Hello everyone, GregTech here, and welcome back to GregTech New Horizons. In our last episode, we had some chaos with our Redstone setup here, and I'm about to explain to you the bug that was ruining everything. Yes, that's right, I wasn't as crazy as you thought I was. As much as I might not understand Redstone, I had some of the right ideas, and it was actually a bug that was messing with things. So let's talk about what the bug was. Essentially, what I had thought what was happening was somehow the weak signal here. And yes, I do know the difference between weak and strong, at least sort of. This was producing a weak signal of Redstone 1, and then I had it, I had it propagating here, 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 here. So there's no way that this Redstone signal should have been doing anything to over here. Right? Which makes sense. Now, on top of that, the rock breaker was still stopping even when I took the machine controller off of it. And that really should have been, I don't remember if I did that in the middle of the episode, but when I was testing it more, I did that and I was like, okay, that tells me something's weird, because that means the redstone signal has nothing to do with it. But even weirder is as soon as I took off the item detector cover, it would still... then this would just run constantly. So the rock breaker would run constantly, but only if the item detector cover was off. But then I would put on the item detector cover, even without a redstone connection or a machine controller, and somehow that would stop this one. And that just made no sense to me. And someone on the Discord was saying something about maybe redstone water somehow doesn't count as water for the rock breaker, and I was like, oh my, is that a real thing? And check this out. If I put the machine controller back on, or no, that's the machine controller. The item detector cover is already on here. I think I put it over there to test, but yeah, if I put this here, and then we let it start running, I disconnected the pipes. Check this out. Check out what happens. Check out the bug that was causing all of my confusion. So it's set to, we'll do 6, enter, normal. That should work. Yeah. Okay. What? Look at the top of the screen. I put on debug mode for Wyla. Look at that. It changes from Minecraft water to Minecraft flowing water. For whatever reason, when the redstone signal is applied, it momentarily changes to flowing water, and that is enough to make the rock breaker be like, oh, I don't have any water next to me, and then it doesn't run. So that's what was happening. And what's also weird, and I don't fully understand this is the part that I still don't understand, is if I set with a soldering iron the redstone output to strong output, then it does this constantly. Even if the slot's empty, which is why this was missing, is because, as an example, even if I take out all the items and nothing's in there, it still does this weird, like, constant glitchiness. And that doesn't make sense to me, because there's no redstone signal here. Like, you can see that there's no signal being emitted, but it makes the flowing water thing happen, I don't know, what is that, twice a second? Maybe 4 times a second it's switching around. And so then it makes things even worse, and that never runs. So yeah, all that being said, it is a weird, glitchy system that we discovered here. And to fix it, I'm just going to move the rock breaker 1 tile over. And I think that should fix everything. And then it will operate the way that I was expecting it to. So yeah, there you go. GregTech actually found a bug, and for once kind of knew what he was talking about. I still will say I for sure am not a master at redstone, and I, for the most part, don't really understand redstone. But in this case, I had it right. Or at least I didn't have it wrong. Maybe that's a better way to put it. And it was a bug that was messing things up. So there you go. So we'll move the rock breaker. And then... yeah, I'll grab that. That was maybe a bad idea. Uh-oh. Hopefully that's not causing too much chaos downstairs. Rock breaker goes here. The lava now goes there. The water gets moved over. What? No, that is not where I put that. That was weird. I want it there. And then I can move the concrete here. Okay, did I just like completely break my base? It went down here, which then probably went down here. Looks like nothing bad happened. Okay, good. So yeah, that was a weird bug for sure. Like it kind of makes. How did that happen? What the heck? See, look, it's still doing it. What is up with the strong signal? Oh, apparently that does have redstone signal. Why? Is that because it's not inverted? No? Oh. Wait. Why is there a signal coming out? Maybe I don't understand exactly what the soldering iron does. Okay, if I set it to weak, it's still on. That doesn't make any sense. The threshold here is 5, so it shouldn't be emitting anything. Wait, this one has a power of 15? How does that have a power of 15? Do I have a redstone torch somewhere that I forgot about? What's going on here? No. There's no extra redstone torch. What is going on here? That was set to strong. So, when you set aside to strong... But why was that outputting a signal at all? It's also so annoying. You only get 10 usages of this thing before it dies in terms of power. Okay, that one I didn't understand. Why, when this side was set to strong, was it outputting a redstone signal? Like, my understanding was it would only output a signal if it had a reason to, but it seemed like it was just constantly outputting the signal. I don't know. Now, if I do inverted, it turns that on. And it's strong. But normal, it's off. But why when that... Maybe it just sets it to be a constant signal if there's no cover on that face. That could be a thing. Like if I turn that to strong, is it just on all the time? No, see? That's not on. But why was this one on when there was no cover? When I did that, why does it emit a signal? So yeah, still some amount of confusion on how the soldering iron changes things. Like, why is that emitting a signal right now? I can't understand a reason why it is. And I think it will be, even if I take off the cover. Yeah, it's still, like, the cover has nothing to do with it here. Why is it still emitting a signal? Like, I have no understanding why there's a signal coming out the side right now. Huh. Right-click to toggle redstone strength. Machine facing, output facing down. It can't have anything to do with the output facing. Yeah. I don't get it. What's even weirder is this isn't changing into flowing water and back anymore like it was. Watch it break when I do this. No? So many weird things happening right now. I do not claim to understand them. I am gonna need to go get more lava though. So let's go do that. BRB. Okay. Lava is contained. I still don't understand the side strong output thing. If anyone understands why that was outputting a redstone signal when the machine was not running and nothing was happening, and it didn't matter whether I have this cover on or not, it was still emitting a signal. But yeah, we should be able to get this to work the way we want it to now. So this will emit a signal. And then there's also, someone mentioned in the comments, a conduit that we might utilize. Redstone conduit, which could be nice. Which is a combination of redstone alloy and red alloy, which is kind of funny. So back to making, I guess, redstone alloy. We do have a bunch. So we'll let that run for a while. And I guess we might as well put in our dark steel, our pulsating. Solarium dust won't run on the same channel because it needs a different kind of gas than oxygen. And channel 11 will make it think that we're providing the gas that it needs, which is like nitrogen or xenon or argon or helium, something like that. I don't remember what. But yeah, so we'll take some redstone alloy in the bender. And then red. Do I have red alloy? I do. Let's get some red alloy wire here. So yeah, what craziness? I mean, seriously, I don't. Oh, I lost my helmet from the lava damage. I really don't understand why this one is outputting with the strong signal, and the glitchiness of that turning into flowing water was also weird. So couldn't really tell you. So now it looks like it's emitting some sort of signal? Why is it emitting a power 4 signal? Oh, because it was inverted. Maybe it's reading the energy charge on that. Maybe that had something to do with it. Yeah. I don't know. This is all pretty chaotic. Okay. So if that's on strong, let's check if it makes power 15 momentarily. Oh, that's not connected. That'll do it. Oh, that's the wrong size. I don't have any of the other size. That's annoying. Okay. That should work. Maybe. Auto output. Yeah. So shouldn't power 2. See, it's on strong signal, but it's still not actually doing. So yeah, I actually have no idea what this does, I guess. Because that didn't change the power of that signal at all. Interesting. And yeah, whenever the signal changes, this changes into flowing water. So yeah, redstone powder is out of the question, because that's just going to mess with that water almost no matter how I configure it. But if I do it this way, with these conduits, I might be okay. On channel... What did I do wrong? Oh, it's MV. MV only. There we go. No, that's still not working right. That made one of these. Okay, and I want to say I have more redstone alloy. Yeah. Make some more here while we're at it. But yeah, this definitely went a different direction than I was expecting it to. I was assuming I just had no idea what I was doing, but the bug really introduced some weird things. And yeah, you guys let me know kind of how soldering irons work and what the weak versus... Like, I know what weak versus strong is, but I don't understand when I soldering iron the edge of a GregTech machine, what is that actually doing? Because it didn't seem to change the item detector cover to either... Like, I presumed what it would do is it would change the item detector cover so that instead of giving out kind of a weak signal that scales, it would just send out... If it's sending out a signal at all, it would just be a full 15. That's kind of what I assumed it would do. But we just kind of experimented with that just now and saw that that's not what happens. So I don't really know what does happen then when you change it to strong. What effect does that actually have on the game? When does it send out a strong signal and how? I just don't know. But anyway, these should connect over. Do I really need a Yeta wrench for this? I think I do. That's annoying. Yeta. Which needs electrical steel. Which I do have. Do I have enough? No, I need... actually... Wait, but I can't make this item. That's funny. 3 would be enough if I could make a basic gear, but there is no such thing. So I need some more electrical steel, unfortunately. Which... Oh, okay. We're good. I have more dust. All these basic kind of tough alloy. The annoying part is I'm gonna have to take all these out. Put in some steel. There we go. Then I can put everything back in. Now it'll run the steel for a while. Oh, the tin wire also needs to go back in my toolbox here. Oh, and yes, I was going to talk about this too. I don't remember if I'm an episode late, if I did this 2 episodes ago, or if I don't remember. But I realized when I made all of this, I kind of screwed up. This thing in general is not the best way for me to get infinite SiO2. In terms of power usage, it's definitely not the best way. And I don't even think space efficiency wise, it's not very scalable, at least not easily. The better way, and I'm sure I looked at this at some point, I just kind of lost it because there's just so many recipes to keep in mind. The better way is definitely centrifuging, let me find it, black granite dust. It's 80% SiO2, and the amount of power is pretty low here to get 4. And if you guys remember, black granite dust is just black stone lily. It's just black granite dust. So, and stone lilies provide quite a high yield. So over here, this is me kind of using nether stone lilies plus a white stone lily. I want to say that had the best chance to get black stone lily. Presuming this is accurate, it might not be. It says it's not trustable because it expects a perfect condition, but I'm assuming that the higher chance ones are still correct. Like, if it's telling me the best chance to get black stone lily is white plus nether, I'm guessing that's still true. It might not be the correct chance, but I'm guessing that the actual, whatchamacallit is correct. The fact that it's the best. So I'll remove all these things that are not black stone lilies. Belladonna flowers, okay. I think I already had some of those, but I'll put those over in my witchery section. Yep, I already had some. And then we just need some crop sticks to keep crossing the nether plus the white stone lily here. And then I'm going to go ahead and take off my Wila. Liquids hidden. ID metadata. Metadata? Metadata. It's kind of hard to say that, actually. Metadata. Get rid of all this random crap. I have a buttered potato I've never eaten before that I got from some quest reward. So we'll eat that. And I'm making electrical steel for the Yeta wrench. Sweet. Okay. I've only got 4. And I need a gear, which is going to be 4 by itself to do a big gear. And then I needed 5 on top of that, I think. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, and we're getting close to our LV circuit project being done. Getting close. Are you done yet? Yes, you're done. There we go. Grab the 3 that we have. This is a steel container, by the way. I don't think I've shown that, just to keep sorting things a little bit better. This is like alloys, and this is steel or hard metal kind of alloys. And that should get us what we need. Ta-da! Hides conduit facades. Break machines and conduits instantly. Open conduit settings. Shift mouse wheel to render a single conduit type. All sorts of useful things. Uh-oh. Does that not connect? Surely that connects. Well, interesting. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I thought it was. Interesting. I assumed it would have connections like the conduits, like the item conduits and fluid conduits and stuff, and it would only redstone connect to what it's connected to. But it looks like it's not working that way. So is this gonna mess with the water again? Interesting. I guess we'll watch it and see if it messes with the water, but we do want machine controller on the top. Disable with redstone. Item detector cover. We'll do 10. Detect slot 6. Okay. So that should work. We're gonna have to take stuff out to get it running again. Doesn't seem like this is changing. But why are we getting a redstone signal at all? That should be off. Like, it should be turning off when there's no items in the output slot. But it's not. Like, why are we getting a redstone signal in here? This is so confusing to me. Did I forget to unsoldering iron something to turn off strong? Nope, those are both weak. Now I'm out of soldering material. Wonderful. This game makes me want to scream sometimes. Why is this redstone on? Oh, it's coming from the left. Why is that redstone? Oh, you know what? I may have done the top of the rock breaker to be strong. That might be it. Shoot, that means I need more tin wire here. Channel 3. Wow, what chaos. What chaos have we wrought? Oh man, crazy stuff. All right, find tin wire. There we go. Now I should be able to grab that. That's what was doing it. Yeah, so it almost seems like it constantly outputs when you set it to strong. But I don't understand why it would do that. Okay, item threshold. Okay, this should work now. And that should work. So theoretically, this will work. We'll give it a minute. This shouldn't be stopping. Let's make sure this is running constantly. Nope, the flowing water. It's because that, when it turns on, is emitting signal to the water. So what this basically means is it's almost impossible to control a frickin' rock breaker with redstone. And I'm imagining it messes with lava too, so don't at me about switch the water and the lava, because I've already thought about that, and I'm guessing it wouldn't fix anything. Let's see if this does it. It might still mess it up, because it'll apply the redstone signal to the concrete right next to it. I guess it's easier if I put the threshold on 0. I wasn't watching. Yep, still messes it up. So what if I do it like this? Will this finally properly work? It might still change it into flowing water because it'll apply redstone to the whole GregTech machine. I don't know. Haven't seen the redstone light up yet. There we go. And it didn't change this. Okay, perfect. Wow. What a pain in the butt that was. The other question I'm having is why is that not lighting up when we have an item in the output slot? It should be. The threshold is 0. Do I need to set the threshold to 1? Huh. But when it's at the threshold, it's not actually emitting a signal. Seems screwy to me. Okay, that really... Oh, maybe it has to have 5 items because there's only 15 redstone levels and it's measuring... Yeah, maybe that's it. Let's see what happens if I change it to 10. What I was just thinking is like, it kind of needs 4 items for every level of redstone that it... Yeah, there we go. And then as soon as it hits 10, it should turn that off. Which I think should more or less fix the problem. That'll run, this will keep running, make a bunch of cobble, then the cobble comes in. And then it should finally stop the rock breaker here in a second. Yep, that stops it. Should stay stopped until that gets rid of some items, then it should start back up again. Cool. Okay, so that actually is working. I'll do every 5 ticks there. Now, the reason this is nice compared to the Black Stone Lily version, and the reason I haven't just deleted it, is, well, for one, I don't have black stone lilies yet, and for two, we get a good sand production this way, and we do need sand from time to time. So part of this is just for the sand for me. And I mean, it has gotten me a lot already. So that's nice. Because we need a lot of silicon. So I'm going to put all that in there. And that'll start getting us silicon, which we need for poly-Si, because we're going to need lots of wafers. Sweet. Alright, well hopefully that was informative for you. I know it was informative for me. Both finding that weird bug and also finding out kind of a little bit about how machine controllers and redstone covers, or item detector covers work. So that was kind of nice. So hopefully we're all a little bit more informed now. And I have lots of sand, which I don't really... I could make a bunch of glass. I don't need glass right now. Okay, and I'll just put away the gravel and cobble. Cool. All right. Well, I should probably have redstone in my inventory. And none of these are black stone lilies. I can bet that. We'll keep this going here. Spruce bonsai. Don't really care about that. Someday we might care about min-maxing our spruce seeds, but that is not today. Here we can grab our alumina for the day. We also have infinite clay dust. I feel like I keep doing redundant systems because the clay dust is almost more for lithium, I guess, at this point, because we can get all the alumina we want from electrolyzing that red granite dust. Well, we might as well do some clay dust here. And now I need to set Wyla back to no metadata. I still can't say it. Metadata. There we go. Okay, I'll make a few more of these while I'm thinking about it. 2 more plates. And then we can get back to our project, which was so rudely interrupted by all that confusion. And yeah, so what even... I kind of need to automate circuits. I need to automate a lot of things. I'm considering, some of you have been really adamant that I should use logistics pipes. I think you've been a little too adamant about it. But I am considering logistics pipes, and I have been for a while. I know that they're kind of complicated and like whatever to mess with, but I also, if making it to the moon ends up being kind of my final goal, then I definitely will never make it to applied energistics, which could mean that logistic pipes could be a fun thing to do because I can actually get there in this playthrough. So that's part of what my brain is thinking. Ran out of jetpack material there. Is that a black stone lily? Nope, that was just the little black pixels of the nether stone lily. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, do we have all the things we need? We might actually have all the things we need now. I forgot we made all the diodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is 512, which is what we need. So yeah, I think we can start making our circuits. Woohoo! Alright, and then I'll put a stack of diodes in there. We kind of need 1 stack of everything. Except a hopper only holds 5 stacks. So we're actually going to need to hand feed something. Interesting. The rest will flow properly, but the other one won't. Huh. I haven't normally had issues with hoppers only having 5 slots, but looks like for the first time that is going to matter. And we might run out of soldering alloy. How much do I need? I need half. So 16,000 is 111 ingots. Which means 222 circuits. So I am going to need a smidge more of the soldering alloy. And I'm missing... What am I looking for? Shoot. I lost it. My brain lost it. What am I looking for, Krydax? Why did I come over here? I needed... It wasn't copper foil. Oh, it was the rest of these. I feel like I don't have enough of those. I'm supposed to have 256? I guess 4 stacks is 256. Okay, we're good. Yeah. For some reason, I think I was expecting 8 stacks. But yeah, I just need to keep feeding the fine copper wire in. Or, you know, let's get lazy. Getting lazy is the way you're supposed to play. I'll just throw them in here. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about it. Cool. So that will be 4 stacks of LV circuits that I can then turn into maybe 1 stack of good integrated circuits, and then that can turn into HV circuits, these guys. I can either use regular transistors or advanced transistors. I'm guessing I cannot make those yet. Yeah, definitely not. So this is kind of the only way to do it. So Control Shift A on that. We already have integrated logic, random access memory chips. We've talked about that. We've got... Oh, and I get 32 per wafer? Good gravy, instead of 8 per wafer. So those are even cheaper. The RAM wafers are like... And it's 16 of these per boule. What's 16 times 32? It's a huge number. 512. Yeah, 1 boule gets us 512 RAM chips. So that should last us a while. And the transistors I have not made yet. The SMD transistors require some gallium, or for the better recipes, MV assembler. Okay, so we can do all of these. I could potentially work towards some tantalum. That would save me gallium. The problem is these cost us gallium. We still don't have a good way to get gallium, right? Am I... Yeah. There's really no easy way to get gallium until we get... No, there's got to be a better way. I guess zinc ore. Small zinc ores will get me some. I need to pay attention to that. This is where... Uh-oh. What just ran out of power? Oh my. I guess because all these machines are running. Okay. How's my steam? Looks like I still have enough steam. Maybe I throw another steam turbine on here? Wow. Yeah, that's painful. I have an advanced steam turbine. Let's see. Basic steam turbine. That's gas turbine. I can just make one. Yeah, I guess these are power hungry. Those are 2 each. This is 30 when it's running. That's 7. So I guess I have put too much on one circuit here. And now I need some pipes. Large bronze fluid pipe. Okay. Should help a little bit to utilize the seam that we have. We might actually start running out of steam, potentially. I don't know. Okay. Are you gonna restart on your own? Oh, it still doesn't have anything. Let me grab another battery. I'll at least let it run for a little while. And yeah, once we've worked through the rest of the silicon dioxide, we should be okay. Because those 2 in the back use 2 amps, this uses half an amp. 2.5 is fine. Now that I have 3. So we'll be fine once these guys are done with the SiO2 processing. How close is it to being done? Not very. I missed the 320 in the middle. Interesting. Well, I guess that's how that works. Back to looking at gallium. So the gallium... Zinc ore, we decided, is not easy. Bauxite ore... I guess once you're on the moon, you get a lot of bauxite, and you have HV macerators. And then sphalerite, you can do HV macerating as well. So there's a decent amount of gallium from sphalerite and bauxite, but that's kind of an HV thing. And then the zinc ore itself, you're mostly hoping, I guess, for crushed zinc ore from the small ones. Oh, and I just noticed, look at the height on that, 80 to 210, so it's not easy to find in the overworld. It's almost like you want to go to a mountain, pop a miner on top of a mountain, and then you'll get a decent amount of crushed zinc ore, which you can then thermal centrifuge, and then HV centrifuge, and that's a decent amount of gallium. And like, does the miner HV have Fortune 3? Yeah, it has a fortune bonus of 3. So yeah, I mean, you would end up with a decent amount of zinc if you went to the top of the mountain and used one of these guys. 49 by 49, jeez. It's 24 on each side. So that'll do a full 3x3 chunk area. Alright, well, we need to do something else while we wait for all this stuff to process. What's on our list? What's on our list of things to do? Biodiesel, biochaff, plant mass, biofuels, too much mercury. No, I actually don't even really have mercury yet. MV bending we want at some point. Press all the things. Let's look at logistics pipes. Let us think. Handle logistics with pipes. Oh, this is its own, has its own whole thing. Okay. Just placed in the MV tier to help manage your chest crafting and even fluid crafting. It's quite similar to Project Red transportation, but with some differences, particularly in fluid crafting. Here you can connect chests and machines to a central location, but before you build that central location, you have to get some pipes for connection. The unrouted transport pipe is the first pipe you will ever need in LP. They only connect to other pipes and don't have any item routing capabilities. Wait, then what's the point? I assume items can go through them. Them saying they don't have any item routing capabilities. Yeah, serves for the transport. Saying it doesn't route stuff just means it doesn't have any brains. It just lets stuff go through it. Do not form junctions. Items going into an unrouted transport pipe junction will come out of a random exit. I wonder... That could be utilized if you wanted random. Yeah, why not? Let's do logistics pipes. Let's do something interesting. I think if I'm gonna make it to the moon, I need some easier item management anyway. So I'm just gonna go and say, let's do it. So there's a few different recipes here. Stainless steel we don't have, but I do have aluminum. The problem is, what the heck is reinforced glass plate? Cutting machine, I don't have EV, so it's not that. Cutting machine of reinforced glass, which is... Okay, that I could... No, that's just the same thing. Alloy smelt, carbon plates with glass, or advanced alloy with glass. How do I do carbon plates again? Compress the carbon mesh. I could also do biocarbon plate. That seems like a lot of work. These are pretty easy to do, but I need an autoclave. Did I ever make the autoclave? I know I was like a few seconds away from doing it at one point, but I don't know if I ever actually did. Did we make the autoclave? If I did, we would see it somewhere. It would be over here. I need to eat food. Yeah, I don't think I actually did make the autoclave. I was definitely close to doing it at some point or another. In fact, I think I've been close to making an autoclave multiple times, but let's actually do it now. I need more LV holes? Really? Really? Okay, well, that shouldn't be too bad. Let's get channel 8 going here. And then we'll need those 10 cables. 16 of them. And we can get 8 LV machine holes just like that. I need to grab some more polyeth. Which we have a good amount of. Okay. There's LV machine holes, and now I should be good to make autoclave. And... Oh, I just heard something stall out again. That's the worst sound. Part of me wonders if I should have a transformer and put some LV machines over here too, but I'm getting crowded. Like, I do not have a good place to expand. That's not really a great place right there, but it's what I'm gonna do. So I need polyeth and carbon dust. I assume one of these is what stalled out. So yeah, I'm gonna cool it on the poly-sci for now. Uh-oh. Now that doesn't make sense. Oh, the circuitry burned out. Okay, so we finally got maintenance issues. It's funny, I just checked this and we were fine. Okay. Finally got maintenance issues, huh? Yeah, we should be good now. Let me check fuel levels. How we doing on fuel levels? I've only used half a stack of oil sands, like, since I got oil sands. It's hilarious how long that's lasting. Yeah, this is pretty good. We're halfway full. Oh yeah, and I have a backup too. Here. Put this one next to there. There we go. And then I probably should get some more polyeth at some point, but 92k is gonna last a while, so we're fine. I'll go get more oil in a minute, maybe. Also, this episode is probably going to be over soon-ish. I want to go back to slightly shorter episodes. I started getting really long episodes, which were even harder to edit well. And I think I'd rather do shorter, more focused episodes and more consistently. Like, I'd rather have 2 days in a row where an episode comes out than 1 day with one long episode. I think most of you would agree, some of you might not, but that's how I want to do it, so hopefully I can move more towards that. But yeah, okay. What was I doing? Autoclave, carbon fiber, carbon dust, molten polyethylene. Where am I keeping all my carbon dust? I feel like I have it in multiple places. Okay. 2 stacks of that plus some random amount of polyethylene should be good. Chuck that in here. Sweet. Okay, so there's our carbon fiber. That is taking 30 EU. I might run out of power over here too. And then that carbon fiber. Okay, hold on. Raw carbon mesh. Where's that quest? Okay, I should try to unlock this. I need like oxygen. I need to hold 64 oxygen cells. Really? That's annoying. Let me grab. I want to say it's 10 plates in the bending machine. Yeah, okay. On 12. Right, so this will be a stack of the little cells. Okay, I think I have enough cells here. We can just make it work. Let me grab the oxygen from this guy. That should finish the oxygen quest. There we go. And then I'll put this back in. Like that. I guess I need to void some. What's the easiest way to do this? Let's see. You go universals. Grab that. So I can get 24 more cells back out of it. And then I can void the oxygen with the universals. There we go. Alright. So I got that quest done. I'll take some more. No, I'll get an MV loot bag. Put that in here. Okay, so O-like oxygen is done. Then I need ethylene to be done. I need 4 cells of ethylene. That's easy. I think. Why are those not? Oh, that's 120. I thought that was 120 kiloliters. That's my bad. I see the problem. Okay, so the problem is going to... we're going to need more oil, I think. Let me disable, so we build up the ethylene, the polyethylene maker, which is you. And I'll go grab some more oil. That might be enough. Depends on if we hit the break point of however much we need to make We actually might. 4,000 oil, and we need, I think it's 16,000 sulfuric gas to make one recipe's worth. And I want to say we get 30 gas from every 25 oil. So yeah, this will then make another batch. While it works on that, I will go get more oil. I will go to sleep first, and then I will go get more oil. Alright, let's look at our oil reserves here. Definitely going down. Probably only about... yeah, I mean... after these next two fill up, we might be almost empty. I'll come down and visit next time. It's just so cool to watch it empty out. I'm very happy I dug a hole down here. Minus maybe the one time I fell into the dinosaur goop. Other than that, it's totally been worth it. Okay, we also have this purified stibnite ore that we need to work on processing for the antimony stuff. For battery. Battery alloy? No. Soldering alloy. I'm trying to remember what we do with purified. I forge hammer it, and then we centrifuge it. Okay, so forge hammer, aim down. It already is. Put all that in there. And then we already have a bunch of coal dust. What's this? Stone dust. Don't really care about stone dust. Haven't needed it yet for much. I think I've decided coal dust gets its own storage up here since I have 1,000 of it. Maybe we'll repurpose this chest to be something else. Lignite and charcoal, I think it's all pretty boring stuff. In fact, it's so boring, I'm gonna trash it. Call me crazy, but I'm doing it. It also looks like we're at our storage capacity, so I'm gonna need to make a bunch of upgrades at some point. Which brings me back to thinking about steel, because I need pistons to make the faster versions of upgrade templates. Or sorry, not pistons, like electric pistons. Regular pistons also get me some, but regular pistons are annoying to make. There's just no easy way. I either feel like I'm spending a lot of steel, or I'm having to deal with a bunch of annoying pistons. And I need to make like 4 stacks of pistons if I wanted to do it that way. Which is just annoying, because that's a bunch of iron gears. Redstone. It's mainly these oak planks that are annoying. And fences, because you have to make those with assembler. I don't know, it's just a mess. I don't want to deal with it. Ashes. So I guess I can electrolyze the coal dust. Might as well turn it into carbon rather than throw it away. Now that I think about it, I maybe could have electrolyzed the lignite coal as well, but I didn't think about it, so I didn't do that. Why do I have oxygen in my inventory? Feels a bit random. Don't know what that was about. These are definitely not black stone lilies. Okay, after all that, we finally got enough ethylene here to get 4 cells worth, which is what we needed for the quest. There we go. Sweet. I'll take 64 cells. Over... no, I won't. That's stupid. A chance at greatness is worth more than 2 stacks of tin. And now I need molten polyethylene, 41 cells. Interesting. That should be easy, and I need to turn back on this guy. Those 4 back in. There we go. 41. Should be pretty easy to fill up here. I've got plenty. That quest. There we go. Now I will take another MV loot bag. Now it wants SMD resistors. Can I grab those before... yes, before that's done. Sweet. I wonder if it ever wanted more diodes. I guess we would have already gotten that. So SMD resistors we got. Another MV loot bag 4. And now we can make the carbon mesh. I need 24 carbon mesh. And these are plopped in the LV assembler on 2. I'll just use the MV assembler because, first of all, I don't have extra power over on the LV end, and this is twice as fast. Put away the loot bags and the coins. So I don't think we'll be short on antimony for a while. This is enough to let, gosh, each of these makes, what was it, 10 or 9 battery alloys? So we're like, that's like 40 stacks or something ridiculous. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of tin. Might be too much. Can we hold it all? Silver and lead. Seems like we can hold it all. What else do you got here? Some copper, iron, gold, antimony, zinc, nickel, and some quicksilver, which I haven't found a home for yet. But copper, iron, antimony is there. Zinc is here. Nickel, gold, and lead. Uh-oh, we're maxed out on lead. Okay, crap. Overflow chest for now. And I wanted to grab... I just wanted to do something. What was it? Oh, I wanted to make more bronze. While I'm thinking about it. In my ancient steam alloy smelter. Okay, so all of this was for carbon mesh, huh? Perfect. Oh, I could get PTFE. I feel like that could be a good idea. Because molten PTFE can double some things compared to polyethylene. At least I think it can. Maybe I'm making that up. No, it must have been something else. Because this really only helps with the circuit boards. Doesn't seem like there's much else in here. Yeah. Maybe it was a different fluid I'm thinking of. Okay, well, we don't need that then. I'll take our MV loot bag. Thank you very much. Now, carbon plates are compressored raw carbon meshes. So I should be able to take my compressor here. Do I have a... No, never mind. I don't have a compressor. I just have my steam compressor. Someone was talking about the squasher. I know there's a multi-block version. There's like a grinder, but for the compressor. And I just can't imagine that having ever been that useful. I feel like this one compressor has done more than I've needed. Sometimes I've had to wait on it, but most of the time it's stuff that like the timing doesn't matter that much. So I don't really feel like it's gotten in my way. It is definitely true that I should make at least an LV one by now, rather than relying on these old steam machines, but I don't think I've even needed like an MV, and these are essentially equivalent to an HV, or at least they're pretty close to an HV, so I definitely haven't needed that. Alright, so these carbon plates... I totally forgot what we're doing. We are alloy smelting them with glass. to make reinforced glass. Interesting. Okay. And then I cut that in a cutting machine. And then I get these reinforced glass plates. And I was doing that because I can make absurd amounts of unrouted transport pipes with that. That's why we're doing it all. The other way would be stainless steel and borosilicate. I definitely don't have borosilicate. I could go a little cheaper and do obsidian glass. Or strengthened glass. Strengthened glass was also kind of annoying. I remember it now. Yeah, saltpeter, tin, and glass. Okay. No, I like the route that I chose. I'm going to have to let these build up to get to 24. So I guess we are waiting on a compressor. All the haters are going to hate and use this as a good opportunity to do so. Because I have to wait for my compressor to be done. Those are more nether stone lilies. Unfortunately. And let's see, was there something important happening up here? I don't remember. I don't think so. I guess I could smelt down all my antimony that we have. And tetrahedrite, is that worth... Is that worth centrifuging? I get a tiny bit more antimony out of it, and the only thing I lose by doing that is copper, which is pretty much free. So I do actually think I will go that route. I don't have an MV centrifuge. So we'll throw all that in there. Smelt down the antimony. Or antimony, I think is how some people say that. Sweet. Okay, well, I do think we'll call that the end of the episode. I need my steel helmet, and then we'll be done here. So what have we accomplished? We've accomplished a bunch of circuit crafting. Look at this. Look at this beauty. We're almost done with all 4 stacks. Let me make sure this guy's still running. We are still running. So that's wonderful. And we're going to have 4 beautiful stacks of LV circuits. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So as always, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, if you'd like to leave a comment, let me know what you think. I always appreciate y'all's comments. It's fun to read. And what else? If you'd like to support the channel, I really, really, really appreciate all my patrons. I don't want you guys to ever feel like you have to throw money at me, but man, do I appreciate it. And it's really helpful to have people on the Patreon or Patreon, and also, you know, YouTube memberships is technically a thing. I don't do a ton with YouTube memberships. I do more with the Twitch stuff, but you do get a special color in chat for Patreon and Twitch sub and YouTube membership in my Discord chat, that is. And yeah, you should join the Cridania Discord. We have a lot of fun over there. We talk about GTNH, we talk about modded Minecraft, we talk about Factorio and all the Factorio news that's coming out these days, which is super exciting. So head over to the Cridania Discord and hang out with us. Say hi. We'd love to have you. And yeah, I'll leave you all with that. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode.